guys, and sorry about the inconvenience about the last few videos I haven't been uploading. So in a couple days I'm actually going out of state, so I'm not going to be home to upload or make any videos. Also, I am right now not feeling so good, so I'm just finishing up this final video. The 17-minute long video will be coming out soon, I think. I don't know, I gotta film it and get everything. I have the idea for it, but yeah, I wanted to talk about today's video of how Mario Maker works. Or not, why did I say Mario Maker? I'm sorry, I meant Mario 64. So whenever I'm playing Mario 64, so listen, I grew up with a DS, and it was like one of my favorite possessions ever. I saved up my money and bought it myself. And my first DS, I asked for one of these games, and I said I wanted Mario 64. And to my thing, I had no idea Mario 64 was a lot more different than Mario 64, the original one. So I find that out later on in the future. But for now, I just knew that it was pretty fun. I beat the game. I had so much fun just playing it. The graphics were different. Everything looked different. Maybe about 10 to 15 years later. No, it would have had to been about 10 years later. I got a Switch, so I was able to finally get Nintendo Switch Online, and I actually started playing this game. For the first time playing it, I'm like, wait a minute, were these actually the graphics I played? Because I haven't played Mario 64 in a while on my DS, so I was wondering if these were the actual graphics. But I was wrong. Mario 64 and Mario 64 on DS is actually a lot more different by character design. If you see Mario, look, I'll throw up an image right here. That's what Mario actually looked like when he was younger. Why does it keep messing up? That's what he looked like when he had DS version. And yeah, then Mario 64, the one for the 64 is the original one. So I actually think I prefer this one over the DS version. This is the one my dad grew up with and told me that, because I asked him, because he played this before when he was a kid. I asked him, how did he did he actually were the graphics the same? Before I found out it weren't. But yeah. Now the question right now is, how did a DS kid, a kid that plays the DS for the longest time, and prefer this one over it? And the question is, I grew up in a generation where there was only DS's and stuff like that, and they had the old systems and stuff like that. I had a Game Boy at one time, and I preferred the old systems, and I think that's what got me into playing this one more than any other game system. I just preferred this one out of any other system. And you could agree with me too, but it's just my opinion. I prefer this one because of sorry, but I really do like this one. Mario 64 has a heart in mine, and it always will be. It'll be my favorite 64 because this is one of the first ever 64 game. Actually, the first ever 3D game I ever played on my DS. And growing up with this game, it just changed me a lot. It literally showed me that when people were back then, people didn't have the systems we have nowadays. It's really cool to see the change, I would say, because if you see the change between both systems, it's so cool just to see how far we've gotten with games. Yeah, I also now I want to start talking about why I prefer, not why I prefer, but what's my downsides and good sides about it right now. So my downside right now about this one instead of the Mario 64 on my DS is that this one has Bowser looks a little goofy and Mario looks a little goofy. I don't know how I like those two characters. I like the design of them on the DS. It looks like Mario more, but that's just my opinion. People will probably have their own opinions on this matter. But also, but my good sides are for this one instead of Mario 64 on the DS is that this one, like when you're actually going through, you can see like it looks like old and proper, like how it should be. I think this is how Mario 64 should have been done, because I think this, or I mean, like if they did the DS and they fixed some things like they did, like changed the character design, this is what I would think they would look like they should have changed. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, I do think that the levels and everything, I just love how it works. One thing I'm so happy about is that with the 2D games that I'm not happy about is they don't have checkpoints. That was one of my favorite parts about it, because they had the mini flag and I like that. And they don't have a flag in any of these that you can actually ride. So yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about the game. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. And yeah, if you want more, just let me know. Have a great day. Bye guys.